We're back again whilst in the busiest month of the year, December of 2023, and the Hartlepool are trying their hardest. This is a big spoiler, so make sure you've watched the last episode. We're trying to cement a playoff push. As yes guys, welcome back to episode number 7 of season number 3 of the Hartlepool United career mode here with the Pools, as today we go into a very important first game, but a lot of important games at that. So make sure, like I just said, you're subscribed to the channel, turn that notification bell on, and don't miss any other episodes in and around this one, as it's a tough month. We do play Coventry away first, then on to Nottingham Forest second time round. Very entertaining game first time round. We'll be playing them again. They're in the playoffs as QPR. I don't know where they are. I'll have to double check. Preston and Birmingham at St Andrews is the last, as I don't know who's highest up out of them. I'll just have to double check. Also, in other news, I just checked Declan John, 10 goals already. Not Declan John, it's Logan, but we'll forget that. A couple of mistakes at the start of this, as I'm not mistaken. QPR are in 11th. They are the highest up out of the teams that we played today. Preston and Birmingham are going to have to be simulated. They are down there. But the first game's the hardest, by far. Coventry City sitting in 3rd position. We're away at their stadium as well, and we do have slightly tired team here. Can we still do it with the boys? I'm going to trust them. Butterworth. He's only 46 sharpness and 61 fitness, but I'm going to have to try and trust him. He's returning from injury as well. We'll just try and push him over the line, as it's Marinovic in goal. Bolton, Firmino, Staunton, Raggett and Andrew. Valakari, Evans and Harrop, with Butterworth and John up front. The usual suspects. Like always, McAtee comes on usually in a little while for one of the cams. As here we go. Big game. Can we leapfrog Coventry to 3rd position? And the Sky Blues team's going to be up in a minute. They kind of got a similar story to us, going from League 2 to the Championship very quick, as Tim Ronning's in goal, Julian Da Costa, Dominic Hyam, Declan Drysdale, Michael Rose and Jack Burrows. Is it a 5? It is, with Ben Sheaf, Gustavo Hamer and Callum O'Hare supporting Tyler Walker and Barreiro. Very good team, but can they do the talking on the field? Of course, they've got to do so, as Bolton straight onto Firmino right there. Harrop tries to get a pass off, can't really squeeze it past the high press that they've got on. Jeez, these are coming upfield a little bit. We have beaten, of course, Stoke in the last episode. That was a big sign against Will Goodwin, of course, as Walker goes for a pop shot, starters offward. So the confidence is up. It was a very good day out last time. Let's try and improve a little bit this time, as we've made another mistake. Danny Andrew to recover. Let's wake up a little bit. Yesterday we was precise. We were just pinpoint and we were just direct. But this time it doesn't look like we're starting like that. The ball just falling all over the place. Got to get a foot on it and a bit of quick passing, as back in for Firmino to bring it forward a little bit right here. Pass through the middle. Butterworth. Of course, we have got a tired squad though. I've got to take that into account, as John just needed a touch and a pass around the corner, but tackled quickly. As Josh Harrop here on a little bit of a counter as well. Gives it into Dan Butterworth. Ball down the side to Luke Bolton. He's always a little bit tired, but he's always flooding forward, is Luke. As can he deliver a good cross? That is a decent one, just behind Logan John. Set off a little bit too fast, as Valakari now around the corner. That's a good ball to Danny Andrews. Da Costa with a fair block. And Josh Harrop to run with it here as well. Got runners through the middle. Logan John, but I'm going to opt for Oni Valakari, only just not got there. And we're 1,001st time I've used that joke, as Danny Andrews gambled and he hasn't got there against his wing-back partner. Oh, not partner, but enemy in this game, Julian Da Costa, as the passing's good. O'Hare turns rather quickly. Callum O'Hare's kind of through on goal for Firmino coming across, but Callum O'Hare strikes 3rd place Coventry into the lead. It's a good goal from the Irishman in the attacking position. Lovely start for Coventry, but we have to improve ourselves. That was way too easy on the turn and just blasted straight past us. We're behind. I'm going to stay in these playoffs, as Adam Barreiro's through as well. And it's 2-0 Coventry. We're falling apart. We are completely falling apart right here. What are we doing? The Rico Arena. Is it the Rico Arena? I think it is. Not sure, but what a ball through. What a blast through. 2-0. Can't lie, a little bit stunned how easy that ball was through that little gap, but we've just got to live and learn as Valakari. Come on, let's at least get one before half-time with this slightly tired team. I say slightly, it's very tired, as Danny Andrews got a bit of fitness left. That's a good ball to the edge of the box. Valakari headers straight to Ronin. That's literally our best chance of the half, as Gustavo hammers the crossbar. Hit from him was a good one, as can we counter though? I mean, Dan Butterworth is the most tired player in the team. Doesn't know where to go. Logan John pointing over the top. If he gets there, ahead of the defender, which he has done, maybe a chance through the legs. One back before half-time. Logan John's on fire now. Great strike. Very, very good. Chip over the top. Just runs onto it, headers it down. And bang, side netting. And that's half-time straight away. So the score is 2-1. Maybe we can take a little bit of momentum from the end of that half. But to be fair, the chances haven't been in our favour, as we've got to try and come back. And I am going to take Dan Butterworth off. He's not performed whilst he's been tired. So Omar Bogle, can he save us? I've still got full faith he can do it at this level. I've got full faith, as all my days. Barreiro, what a strike, and Marinovic can't knock the save. Absolutely clinical, clutching that out of the air as Callum O'Hare. Rhyme right there. Another rhyme as Hamer gets past us. Has another rhyme into Tyler Walker. Onto Rose. We've allowed him to pass it straight through that gap. Get the pressure on, please, as we've been ball rolled. Hamer has to go all the way back to Julian Da Costa, though. Now it's to O'Hare. Come on, get a tackle in. This is good play into the middle. Reece Staunton with a good block, as Bogle gets a good flick on as well. And Logan John, can he set off? He's got a fast strike partner now, wherever he is, Omar Bogle. Well, not fast, but fit. As Lee Evans with a good ball over the top. Surprised he's still on the field. As Danny Andrew, good cut inside. John's just in front of him. John's got a good ball onto him here. Tries to cut inside and shoot. Straight to the keeper. And I think it's Jamie Allen or Alfie Allen coming on now for the hosts as they try and cement it, taking their tired players off. Don't think they were as tired as us. We are trying to get back at them. We're doing a lot in terms of chances, but they're still having them. That's a good ball through. Marinovic has come out, and he's made the save with his legs. But Valakari, you've got to get that away, please. As Callum O'Hare, it's good passing, and it's deflected off Raggett into the back of the net. We just had to clear our lines, and Oni Valakari did not do that. Adam Barreiro adding and making himself a brace, as look at that, straight into his path. And Raggett's took it away from Marinovic. He's not having a good season, Sean Raggett. Further and further behind we go, as I think it's gamble time again. If we gamble at this point, maybe we've still got time, as Barreiro, I think he should have passed that, but he's gone for a pop shot as now John Bogle run through that gap. He's not the fastest of players anymore, but he might just get there. Does with the header. Can he get back inside? That's good footwork. Omar Bogle off the crossbar. Falls bound to Logan John. Pass that inside. Bogle. Oh, what a save from Ronin. That's a game changer, that. You can see we've gone attacking Bolton in midfield, but that is a game changer. We're going to take the corner. Raggett, can he make up for it? He can't. I think that is one goal we needed back, as Mo Adams off the bench. Slightly more defensive than McAtee, but I just went for the quick sub. And, of course, he's fitter than McAtee, because McAtee has been coming off the bench a lot more than him, as that's a great ball through to Tyler Walker. Is it him? Yes, it is. Cuts inside onto Callum O'Hare, who could get a brace himself as well, and does. 4-1 Coventry. They've been just miles ahead in quality compared to us. A drastic change from the last episode as they hammer in a fourth. A good day at the Rico for the host, that is. When we do have a bad game, we always seem to concede 4, as Dabo with a cut inside. It's actually Allen, and he's tried to chip it over Marinovic. It fell back to him, but Staunton had to get a lucky block in there. That could have actually been 5 when I was speaking about it being 4, as Logan John, please set off. He's on the shoulder of the defender Drysdale, who does win his header. He's not even high rated as well. Same with Todd Kane, who plays a brilliant ball with Sheaf, dragging us out of position a bit here. But I'm going to gamble going to the man with Raggett. Doesn't get there for Maywo to deal with it, with a terrible pass as well. Worst thing he's done in a Hartlepool shirt, onto Barreiro, who's offside. Almost 5 and a hat-trick for the main man at Coventry, as can we get one more? It's a chip over the top at a time for Maywo. First time that towards John. Not really reaching him though, as I think it should be full time. Barreiro with the touchdown. And there we go. The first game today is not a great one in our playoff push. We're actually falling down a little bit. We might be out of the places, as it's 4-1 to Coventry City. And in fact, it does drop us out of those places. Yep, we need to stop dreaming as much as we are playing. We need to just take it one step at a time. As the next step is another big one. And they're now 3 points over us because they won, we lost. It is, as we drop even behind QPR who we have next, but it's Nottingham Forest, of course. You must have seen them in the Cup the other night against Arsenal. Very good result, and we've got a very tired team to go with it. That's absolutely perfect. It's going to make 3 changes. Maglior, Adams, and McAtee. So I'm going to trust Butterworth and John for this one. And Maglior at the back, who's not sharp at all, but he is quick. For Maywo's played a lot of games. He's been really good for Maywo, but he's a bit tired. Maybe comes back to haunt us. But it is December. What have they got to throw at us, Forest? They've got Bryce Samba, Callum Chambers, Brandon Williams, Rodrigo, Eli, Joe Worrell. And I think that's 4 at the back, but they've got centre-backs at full-back. They have Ojeda and Yates with Al Dasari on the wing. Carvalho, Johnson and Farias. Top scorer. Got to watch out for him. And our top scorer, either unsurprisingly or surprisingly to some, is not Butterworth, but it is Logan John now with 10 goals. He's been getting goals in simulations, and he was on form last time out, and the time before, as Bolton here, starting with the ball in this corner. Straight away giving it to Worrell, as he did have a good time out against Arsenal, but McAtee here with it, on to Butterworth. Butterworth going for a bit of an angle, and Worrell getting stuck in right there. I cannot remember the last time a penalty was given in this game, for me or the other team, from a foul and not a handball, as Johnson with a ball down the line right here into João Carvalho. Don't say I've spoken into existence, as he might cross it, but he doesn't. Goes backwards. Maglior chasing him too fast for him, as that's a good turn though. Sends Maglior off his trails as Bolton coming across. Still João Carvalho. We've got it in the middle. Brennan Johnson, edge of the box. Ryan Yates trying to come across and tackle him. Don't do. El Dasari with a shot and get rid of it. Nottingham Forest being rather troublesome here, and is that a free kick for them? It is. It's a handball, and they did score a free kick against us last time, I think. I think they did, or came close with João Carvalho, as it's Carvalho to strike it again, and just wide. Glad he missed that one. As Mo Adams, what can Adams do with this? Passes it straight out wide into Danny Andrew, now around the corner. McAtee into Adams again. Oh, and Rodrigo Eli, get out the way, as now João Carvalho running at us all game, but Mo Adams picking up on it. He's got a point to prove with Lee Adams in the team ahead of him, but that could be a rare dismissal against us. It is. It's Facundo Farias, the top scorer in the league, who's received the red card, got his marching orders. He did not get to the ball quick enough, and he took out Mo Adams. That is a great start for us, 18 minutes in. Got to pile the pressure on after it, though, of course, as Maglior. Give it to someone who can shoot. Harrop straight away hits Johnson, and Worrell missed it. They're under the cosh a bit now, but we've dived in. And it's only a yellow for John. Feisty stuff still, though, as Harrop. Don't know why he's filling at fullback when we're against 10 men now. Let's try and improve off that last game. I don't think it's going to be 4-1. If it is against 10 men, that's embarrassing, as Bolton's still inside. Worrell playing really good at left back for some reason, as he's got the ball back again. Centrally, Carvalho chasing it around a little bit too much. Johnson goes back into João, and that's a great switch. The little Portuguese are absolutely running us wild, as it's Salam Al-Dasari with the ball onto Chambers right here, and Yates! He's left centrally on his own. The defensive midfielder, 5 at the back, can't deal with him. The number 22 knocks it home. Sometimes 10 men spurs a team on, but that's embarrassing defending straight down the line. And there's Raggett and Maglior. Not Raggett, I just go to Raggett too much. It's Staunton and Maglior. Not one of them marking him. Straight through the middle. Marinovic, no chance. 1-0 Forest. Not only that, but we've hardly attacked them as well as Callum Chambers. Another centre-back out of position. Receiving the ball back round the corner. That pass is way too easy. Stay in the middle as Raggett deals with it this time. At least he's on form a little bit today. I mean, we've still conceded, but he's been terrible elsewhere as John got a little bit of a nick on the ankle, but he still goes. Logan John. Everything but the finish. Gambled with it and it didn't work, as at half time. 1-0 down to 10 men. This is more aggravating than the last one. Last time we did concede 2 in the first half, but we scored, and this time it's been made easier for us. We're against 1 less player. They've got 10 men, and we still can't even get the ball off them. Look at the passing. It is very direct. It's perfect. It's Ojeda and Carvalho and Yates just working together. They've got no striker up front as well. It was their midfielder, don't forget, who scored, as Callum Chambers now gives it to Yates. Good block from Staunton, but no one chasing close to it. I mean, there were 3 people close to it, but no one chasing it at all, as Yates back to Ojeda, onto João Carvalho, Maglior stepping in, pass forward again, not working, but it's fallen to Butterworth, and what can Dan do right here? He's got it to do himself a little bit, no support as he ball rolls a bit. Oh my, how did he almost lose that? As Adams onto McAtee here, McAtee, Butterworth will go out wide as John's making a good run through the middle. It's a ball straight in, Williams with a scuffed one, and a corner, so maybe a chance. Can we do something from this? Brennan Johnson coming off, as we've got a bit of a tired team, but I'm going to continue just wide. And I've actually gone ahead and made a change minutes after saying I wouldn't. Basui for Butterworth, because Basui does have more pace, and I do want to keep John on because he had the biggest chance the first half for us, as we still continue to get absolutely annihilated here with a good pass around the corner though. QPR up next isn't an easy one, as that's a good pass. John making a good break. Logan John hits it at Samba. He's missed another big chance actually. Maybe he should have come off, as they've got a little bit of a break right here as well. Their sub, Joe Lolly, running at us. And oh my days, how he got through that gap, I will never know. I was stunned. Whoever was defending there, it's a good job I can't remember, because it happened really quick, that little move, but that was horrific defending. The worst I've seen in the Hartlepool shirt, as Valakari now into Josh Harrop on this side. You can see we've gone forward, and we're running into each other. No, we're tired as a squad, but it shouldn't still be like this. It's El Dasari with a free gap down this side. A ball just behind Ryan Yates, slid in to try and block it. He's turned us, and the goal scorer almost adding to his tally. Marinovic with a stop, as it's a throw straight up to John. Can we get runners off the ball? We don't at all. Now we do. A little bit late like, as Maglior at right back, as he usually floods in there. McAtee onto Basui, who might have a chance to shoot himself. Goes to him, and it's going to be a corner ball late on here. We'll put Bogle on. We'll just chuck it on, as Marinovic is even up. Our keeper, Raggett underneath it. Hits Marinovic, but it's a penalty kick for some reason. We have a lifeline. And I've just took his best penalty taker off, Logan John. So, who's going to take it? Rodrigo Eli, yep, definitely handball. He was fumbling to the ground. And it's given to Bogle. McAtee has the best penalties, but Bogle's more experienced. This has to go in. It just has to, Omar, please. And it does! Very, very side netting. Omar Bogle at New Victoria Park rescues a point in a game we really couldn't afford to lose. Scenes there as 2 fans trying to get on the pitch as well. Police holding him off. Never seen that animation. As look at this. Side netting. Couldn't have asked for a more complete penalty. Keeper stays down the middle. We have got a point, hopefully. It's not the win we had against them last time, but it's a very valuable point at that. Yes, they had 10 men. Yes, it was worse than the last game, I feel like. It was very, very lacklustre, but with a bit of a fatigued team, we've got a point. Can't really argue how the game's gone, and we've got something out of it. We really didn't deserve it, as QPR not picking up any points from their last game. Even Barnsley on a charge now. Bristol City, I just can't believe how they've done that well. When we played them earlier on in the season, they were terrible, as we've got to change the players around again. We'll just change them to what they was before a little bit, but we'll give a youth player a chance here. Johansson for Andrew. Andrew's been good, but he does need a rest. I agree with his fitness rating, as we'll go with that. Still both strikers on the field. Yes, Harrop's a sacrifice, and Mo Adams was good in the last game, but a little bit tired, a little bit of a voice break there, and a little trip to the Kyrian Prince Foundation Stadium. Going to be a hard game, this one, I think, as Seny Dieng in goal for the Rangers. Osman Kakai, Rob Dickey, Jordi Device, Jimmy Dunn, and Nico Hamalainen, with Dominic Ball, Samfield, George Thomas in cam. Yes, he is. With Kelman and Dykes. I think that might be the exact team that played against us last time out. Completely blanking on what the score was against QPR last time. I know they beat us. Was it 2-1 or 2-0 or 1-0? I know Lyndon Dykes had a field day at that, as Valakari. On to Bolton. We're away this time at an in-game stadium. QPR's always been in the game since the old days when they were in the Prem, as McAtee on a run right here. McAtee whipping a ball into Valakari. And that's a bigger chance than we've had in the last 2 games put together. Probably exaggerating a little bit. We did score in the last 2 games, as Kakai with the ball here. He goes backwards into Rob Dickey. Dominic Ball, non-Ollie Ball, as Dominic Weiss Just trying to put the pressure on the Millie on, as we haven't managed to win the ball though. And Kelman looking for Lyndon Dykes. The Aussie are very good strikers. That's a good cutback. Kelman with a shot. Staunton, how did he still get that header off? And Marinovic with a clutched save. I mean, he had to clutch that up to save it, as he did put it out for a corner though. And Field whipping it in near post. Johansson now, of course, the newbie making a start. Lyndon Dykes is around. He's around the defence and allowed room as the Aussie scores again against us. 1-0 down immediately. Just didn't clear the corner. Who was it? Number 5? Is that Staunton again? No, it might have been Johansson. No, Johansson was at the front post. Number 8. I don't know who number 8 is, but he let us down. It's in the back of the net. I think it was McAtee, actually, which is fair. I don't blame him. He's a bit of a weak player. He's not made for the strength as number 8. Is it? Yes, it's McAtee. He was the one who made that stupid error, as now Butterworth with a run around him into Logan John, but tackled straight away. Struggling quite a bit in this game, as Dykes onto Kelman, into Field. It's another big shot and a save, and off the post. Just slide to block that. Maglior does, and he uses his hand. It's going to be 2 to QPR from the spot, innit? Terrible from Maglior. Of course, didn't put Mayo in. Thought Maglior wasn't the worst last game, as Lyndon Dykes... I mean, I dived the right way, but I've never seen a penalty as worse than that in my life. It was like how I like my apples. Very much sliced, as we've got Oni Valakari. I can't believe I just said that, as now into him again. Can we try and instantly reply from their wrongdoing of the missed penalty, as it's on to McAtee to make up for it. Straight at Dieng, and Oni Valakari on the ball into Evans. Evans around the corner into Butterworth, as we're going to try and move well with this one. Bolton keeps hold of it very well. Evans now into John. Butterworth, can we get this out wide? We do. Trying to build up very smartly. Valakari, edge of the box. Oh, and it's clutched away from Dieng. Wasn't half bad, as we're going to try and cross this in as well with Oni. And that's a decent ball. Straight to Dieng again. Can't be extremely disappointed. We've done better than we've done before, as Dykes just puts it over a little bit before the half-time mark, as we've got the ball onto Maglio right here. Do we have time? No, we don't. 1-0 down again at the break. Same as last game. It's a big rescue mission. Slightly different circumstances. Yes, we've got a tired team again. And we are away from home. And they have 11 men this time. So it should be harder than Nottingham Forest. But if we plug away like we did last time, we might be able to nick it, as John make that run. That's a terrible ball, though. Why is he aiming for Butterworth? Not what I wanted from my keeper right there. As Evans, though. That's a good lofted ball onto McAtee. Trying to make up for that mistake he made. That's a good ball inside. And that's not handball. He turned his body into it. I think that was a handball out of everything. As we'll carry on, I guess. And Thomas onto Dykes right here, and Kelman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How did that go in? I'm going to start rotating my team. I think the game's gone now. All that momentum, all that build-up, and then that goes in. That was a half chance at least. One touch stuff. Johansson didn't shut him down, and it's curled straight past Marinovic. How horrific to concede that, as we've got to get back into it, I guess. It's John, it's Valakari, it's out wide, and it's into Luke Bolton. Can we instantly get something? Bolton going all the way down this byline, get someone across. Defender just reading it very, very well. As here they come again at us. Kakai in the middle, Johansson blocking that one. I'll give the youngster that one, as McAtee. Oh, can't poke it round the corner though. And there they go again. Field into Dykes, and just offside this time. Good job he's found his flag. Obviously didn't have it for the chance before, as Oni heads that down into Bogle. And look at the run from Butterworth. What a touch from Jordi Device. This game is absolutely doing my head in. How we haven't, of course, got at least a goal. I am bewildered, as Kang Wung Ho was his name, I think. At wing back, gets on the field, and Dozzle gets that return as they put a ball straight through the middle. And Chris Willock is just one-on-one with Marinovic now. If he misses, which he does, I think we've got to punish him for that. That was horrific. That should have been 3-0. Us wrapped up like a present under the Christmas tree, as Bolton trying to come away with it. Chips it out wide. Valakari, he's got a chance. No, Kakai. We just can't beat men down those sides, as it's going to be another defeat. And can Willett make up for his mistake there? Drills it, edge of the box, like the goal against Nottingham Forest, which we didn't learn from. Edge of the box, cameras going mental. It's 3-0 QPR. Will promotion be this year? Nah, no chance with this performance. We'll drop to mid-table with this. It was kind of fun whilst it lasted, but not good enough from us. Not good enough from us. Back to mid-table. Ending with a look at the league, and yes, bang on mid-table. With Swansea having a game in hand, 12th. Can the simulated games do us a favour? 39 points, we are on 37. So we're still quite close, but I'm counting on simulations. Because yeah, we dropped down to 13th after Swansea win as risk of losing 4 players. And goal, Ferguson, Marinovic, Cullen. Don't really want to lose Marinovic most out of them, as we'll have to look at contracts in the new window. Yeah, new year, that's what I meant to say. As we've had a bit of a break before Preston, and they are just below us in 14th. There's a big gap, 6 points. Don't want them shutting this gap. We want to increase it, so we know we should be good for top half halfway through this season, as we'll put all his best teamers in. Harrop, Andrew for Maywo, straight back in the lineup for Magliar, who didn't have the best game that time. Same with McAtee, and of course, same with Johansson, the regen. As we're going to simulate this, can we win? Please get us back on form. It's a 2-2. McCann with both for them. John and Butterworth, both strikers sharing the goals. It was hard to come out with that as we go back up to 12th by a point. Still slipping away from the playoffs. And Birmingham, 18th away from home. Same team again. Get these simulated games back to back. Lisa's manager rating's still good as well. I saw it was 93 as it's going to be a 2-1 win. So hey, we do have a win this episode in a simulation. Lecco giving them the lead though. And for Maywo and Valakari getting us 2 back. All this losing's put my voice off. As at the end, we're going to be 11th. To say we're 5th at the start, or 4th at the start, not very good, but still, we're in the race. We kind of in the race. I'd count us out of it if I were me. I'm not being optimistic anymore. I'm being slightly pessimistic, saying this isn't our year, but we'll still keep on fighting for it. It's a big episode next time out. We should have the FA Cup as well as Cardiff at the end of the month. Cup to Charlton, West Brom, Bolton, Millwall, and a whole bunch of time to make some additions. Very good episode next time out. As thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well so you do not miss an episode in the future. As that has been it from me. And I'll see you all in the next one. Short and sweet. Take care in a bit. Subscribe of course most importantly. And peace.